Hey everyone, it's Tom from Story PvP Mode. You last see me doing the initial sort of Codecademy sort of introduction. So I suppose this is part 2 of a fool's guide to programming Python. I'm using Codecademy to begin with. Their site has it all sort of built in how you'd sort of run it. So go to their website, sign up, check it out for yourself. This is where we got to last time. Effectively, I've done the first task in the thing. What you've seen now on the screen is that you started a coding streak. You keep it alive. Can you keep it alive? Sorry. You got 1 point today, so it's sort of like a challenge and it's sort of just trying to make it fun. So we've done that exercise now, and as far as I'm aware, I need to go to the next exercise, which is Alt-T. So if we Alt-T, variables, one of the most basic. Oh, okay, so it had a little tick as well. I didn't see that. Okay, so it puts a little tick next to it. So variables, one of the most basic concepts in computer programming is the variable. A variable is a word /identifier that grasps a single value. For example, let's say you need the number 5 for your program, but you're not going to use it immediately. You can set a variable, say spam, to grasp the value 5 and hang on to it for later use, like this. So spam equals 5. Declaring variables in Python is easy. You just write out a name identifier like spam and use equals to assign it a value, and you're done. So set the variable my underscore variable to the value 10. Okay. So essentially, if that doesn't make sense to you now, although I think that's quite a clear explanation, in programming you'll go through it and you'll want to refer to an item again. Now they're using numbers in this instance, but I think a variable can also be assigned to, it doesn't have to be a number. I think it can be like a word. So in the example of the books that I have, you could say have in this instance my variable could equal something like could equal a name, so it could equal Tom. So you could then say my variable *5 would equal, it would then produce your name 3 times, oh wait, *5 would put your name 5 times. That might be wrong after I've just after talking about that in my head, but I'll continue with this. Their information is correct. Hopefully I haven't just thrown you off with that. So we'll do this. My underscore variable equals 10. So that is it. Is it? Yeah, that's right. So run. Yeah, that's correct. If we were to do my underscore, so if we, we've gone back. Okay, so backspace sends you to the next previous lesson. So if we do my underscore variable, just to try and explain what times 5, I believe. Oh, okay, it won't run it, but I'm sure that works as well. Anyway, I probably shouldn't try and explain it myself. As it turns out, the next site thing looks like it might explain it. It won't. Right, I'm going to shut up. I'm going to just I'm just going to go through it as I roll. I'm not going to try and explain what I understand, because mine's going to be rubbish. I've only, I know extreme basics, and even I'd question that. Okay, so data types is Great, we can now summon the value 10 by calling out the name my variable whenever we need it. In this case, the data type of my underscore variable is an integer, positive or negative whole number. There are 3 data types in Python that are of interest to us at the moment: integers, floats, fractional numbers written with a decimal point, like 1.970, and booleans, which can be true or false. Computer programs in large part are created to manipulate data. Therefore, it's important to understand the different types of data or data types that we can incorporate into our programs. Never use quotation marks with booleans, and always capitalize the first letter. Python is case sensitive. If cases it cares about capitalization. We'll use quotation marks when we get to strings, which we'll cover in the next unit. So set the following variables to the corresponding values. Okay, and the hashtag in the box here, this is just a note, so you could write whatever you want in there, and the computer would, if you put it in a computer program, it would just ignore it. You'd mainly use notes just if say you happen to be working with others on a project, you'd use notes to explain why you did what you did or what it does, as far as I understand it. Anyway, so we'll go to the next one, and we'll just set my int. So this is 7, so that's an integer. Underscore float equals 1.23, and my underscore bool equals true. That should come back true. I dare say they'll actually, never mind, I think it's probably going to cover it in the next one, so we'll just run that, and that is correct. So is of type int, type float, and type bool, I suppose. So next one. So great work. You now know how to declare variables in Python and set them to different values, and you've learned about 3 different types of values: integers, floats, and booleans. You can reassign a variable at any point. If you first set my underscore int to 7 but later want to change it to 3, all you have to do is tell Python my int equals 3, and it will change the value of my int for you. Try it and see. So we'll change it to 7 to 3. Okay, so we got in the box, we have 2 notes saying is set to 7. What do you think will happen if we reset it to 3 and print the result? So change the value of my int to 3. So it's actually filled this in for you, as far as I can tell. That will print my int to the console. The print keyboard will be covered in detail soon. So all we've done is just fill in the number 3. Yeah, so it worked. It's printed. Print is essentially just saying print whatever that value is. So print the value. So it doesn't have to be a number, it could be a word, but they're using numbers for now. So print 3. There you go. So congratulations, you've earned 1 new badge. So that's sort of like achievements then. Okay, so that's going to be the end of this quick section. The next section is going to be about white space and statements. Until next time though, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to just continue watching this. If you're just looking at YouTube videos on Codecademy, all of this is covered on their website, so please go to their site, sign up, and start teaching yourself how to code. Okay, until next time, thanks and goodbye.